What is a little quirk about your body that you don't think other people have? I can vomit at any time just with the power of my mind. When I was a kid, if I didn't get my way, regardless of where I was, I would just start vomiting. One day my grandma slapped the shit out of me in a Kmart and I never did it again. I have a birthmark on my pubic mound shaped like an arrow pointing down. It's not blobby or wonky, it's a perfect, symmetrical arrow. I have had to have the same conversation with nearly every sexual partner. No, it's not a tattoo. See, it's brown like a birthmark. Yes, it does look an arrow that points down. Yes, I'm sure it's a birthmark. Haha, yes, it's very funny, yep. The worst, best part is I lived in Kansas City for several years, and it's the same shape as the Chiefs logo, so Kansas City dudes were even more extra about it. I'm literally hard-headed. I have no frontal sinus, where they should be is just bone. Means I never get sinus headaches. Sometimes when I laugh or cry I completely lose motor function in my hands and they're essentially useless clubs for the next 5 minutes until I calm down. It's apparently a neurological thing associated with narcolepsy, but I'm not narcoleptic. I have one arm, 2 uvulas, and an extra rib. I made it to 30 years old before this was noticed and pointed out to me. I was chugging water at dinner and my husband started laughing and was like, "Why are you doing that?" Turns out when I swallow, one eyebrow rapidly twitches. Very little twitches but completely uncontrollably. Like my swallow reflex is hardwired to my eyebrow. It's now my party trick. I get tense, sore, on edge over the course of like an hour and then I have one giant shiver and it's like a whole body release. It's like the relaxation after an orgasm without the pleasure. I have a red birthmark on my face that swells up about 4 weeks before I get a positive pregnancy test. It has a 100% accuracy rate with all 4 of my kids. I found out during an X-ray for something unrelated that my esophagus is kinked because it's a little too long. And that it's in fact not normal to be in a lot of chest pain every time I eat and need to drink water to push the food through. I have chunks of metal that got embedded into my body which slowly work their way out over time. I got one to pop out of my hand last night. I cough every time I eat sorbet or ice cream. I don't have a sense of smell. I have no memory of ever smelling anything, doesn't matter how strong the smell is. Perfume, gasoline, rotten food, nothing. I have nothing interesting to say but the responses here are so fun to read. Thank you Op for this wonderful question. I always know I'm about to sneeze because I get a wave of nausea 15-30 seconds beforehand. Sometimes when I rub my eye, the corner of my eye near my nose gets a little air pocket in it. And it makes the squeaking sound when I rub my eye. It only happens a few times a year, but I've talked to my friends about it and nobody understands what it is.